This is Connie Joe with Team Soul Navigation, and I'm here to do your Thursday Love Navigation reading. And you can be sure that if you found this video, that Spirit has a message for you. Today, I have a few questions to ask you. So, do you ever wonder what your ex is thinking? Do you ever wonder what your ex is doing? Do you wonder if they're thinking about you? Do you ever wonder if they'll return to you? Well, that's what we're going to discover today. So I pulled a love oracle card, and this is the one I got. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And this is it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love these cards. Okay, so let's get started with the tarot. So from the bottom of the deck, I pulled the Seven of Cups. Now the Seven of Cups is a card of confusion, a lot of choices, kind of not knowing which way to go or what to do. So I feel like that maybe that's the way your relationship with your ex might have ended, in some confusion and not knowing what to do or where to go next. Having a lot of choices but not knowing what choice was right to make. So I'm using the Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti, and the first card that I drew is the moon. So the moon not only means your intuition, and it does, but it also means seeing things in a shadow. It's like the light of the moon doesn't illuminate everything to its fullest. It just shows you shadows. And that tells me maybe you didn't know everything there was to know about the relationship, what the other person was feeling. Maybe even you weren't even sure what you were feeling. A little bit of confusion surrounding that, and the moon not quite illuminating things, but just enough where you can see glimpses, and your intuition is kicking in. That's part of it. And maybe it's showing you the way that you need to go right now. Because that card is clarified by the Page of Cups. Now that's really beautiful because pages bring news. That's what they do. They're given messages to deliver to another person. And in the modern world, they do that as well. Like in Congress, they have pages that deliver news back and forth. And in the olden days, they would send a page to deliver a message to someone else. Well, cups is a message of love. So this is good. You have a message of love coming your way. The next card I drew, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is one of my marriage cards because it's all about things that are structured in place, like government, contracts, religion, things that have been like they are for years. The Hierophant is a religious figure that performs marriages. It's about the institution of marriage. That makes me feel like that somehow marriage was involved in your past relationship with your ex. Maybe you were married. Maybe one of you wanted to be married. Maybe there was talk of marriage. Maybe there was someone else involved. But the next card I have, clarifying that, is the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is a really defensive card. So this makes me think that someone, you or your ex, was very defensive about the contractual marriage. Maybe you already lived together and one of you wanted to get married, but the other one was kind of scared off by that contract. Or maybe you were married and you divorced and you're very defensive about that. Let's see what's next. Next we have the Five of Pentacles. This tells me that your ex is lost and distraught without you. The people in this card are depicted as like out in the cold. They're forlorn. It's like there's a light, but they can't even seem to see it. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go, how to act. They just feel distraught and forlorn. And Spirit is just telling me that this is how your exes felt without you. Forlorn and lost. So, believe it or not, clarifying that, we have the Moon again. The second deck I'm using, by the way, is the Light Seers deck to clarify with. And the Moon clarifying the Five of Pentacles just tells me again, they didn't see things clearly. Things could not be seen clearly in the light of the moon. It's not like the sun that illuminates everything. The moon, being a reflection of the sun, only illuminates some things. And although our intuition can tell us what we need to do or tell us what we need to hear, sometimes we don't listen enough to our intuition. And we feel like we're in kind of a shadow land. And that's the way I see your ex right now, or the way they were. Let's see what happens next. Because the next card I have is the Six of Wands. That's a victory card. There's no way else to look at it. The Six of Wands is victory coming in. So if you wanted your ex to return to you, there is a very good chance that this will happen. Because it's clarified by the Death card. This tells me that you have to put the past behind you. Death and the Death card is a total transformation. It's letting something die so that something new can start again. But you have to let the old die. It's decaying, it's rotten, you have to let it go. You have to let it go so something new can rise up and transform. You know, a new relationship. Which is even further clarified by the Judgment card. I mean, the Judgment is, that's it. That's the end. Judgment means rebirth. Judgment is standing at the pearly gates and God coming out and saying, okay, I forgive you. All is forgiven. Go. It's over. The judgment is done. I think that's what Spirit wants you to know. That it can work again with your ex. They will return to you, but you've got to let the past go and say, okay, all is forgiven. It's over. It's done. Let's have a transformation. Let's have a rebirth. Let's start things all over. Let's make things new again. So the Judgment card is clarified by strength. This tells me you'll have the strength to do it. You know, it's not always easy to forgive things or to start all over again or to totally leave the past behind. But the Strength card tells me that you are perfectly capable of doing it. And if you're looking for your love to return to you, you'll have the strength to do what it takes to put the past behind and begin again. Let's draw one more love oracle card. So these are new, but they are so gorgeous. I'm just going to shuffle them up a little bit. Uh-oh. This one just jumped right out. Let me show you what it is. And it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another, the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Wow, that's pretty strong, huh? But that just says even more that look at it like you're looking in a mirror and be able to put the past behind you. And I know that's not always easy. But I feel like if you can do it, not only will your love return to you, but it could be a very happy ever after. So I'm Connie Joe with Soul Navigation, and you can tune in every Thursday to get a love navigation reading. We are running a special right now for $29, and you can get this Valentine's Day special through the end of February, a $29 reading with one of the team. And it's 15 minutes long, but you can pack a lot in there. It's just good stuff. So you can find me or one of the other Team Soul Navigation readers at soulnavigation.com. Put in the comments below, I want to win. We are having a contest on Valentine's Day. We're going to draw a winner for someone to get a free reading with one of the Soul Navigation teams. So good luck. Please leave your comments below, and thank you very much. Much love to all of you. I'm Connie Joe with Team Soul Navigation.